Well, hello everybody. It's John, retired old man, out here on the back porch. It is, I think, about the 15th of February, 2026. It's been about 75 degrees today here at the Upper East Side of Texas. Just kind of sitting out here on the back porch, enjoying such a beautiful afternoon. Been doing some work around the house here, and out in the yard also. I don't know what it is about wintertime makes the yard look so bad. But as you can see, mine looks pretty bad back there. Right on my shoulders, a little Weber barbecue outfit grill, not a barbecue, but a good gas grill. I put new burners in it today, and some other stuff in it. Had to have a regulator put in it. Have to do that about every 3 or 4 years. I got a little bitty pipe, little corn cob. It does not want to stay lit this afternoon for some reason. Maybe I'll get it going now. We're in the process of doing quite a bit around our house. We unfortunately have had a couple of unusually high expenses over the past 18 months. Uh, our house is built on some of the deepest sand, I guess, in East Texas. And that old thing about don't build your house on shifted sand, there's a lot to that. We had foundation issues. The houses all around us have had foundation issues. My house is about 20 years old here. It's a nice house. It's actually one of the smallest houses we've ever lived in. When I retired, we decided that we were just going to sell everything and get to a smaller place, a little small yard. Pretty good little neighborhood we have here. A house only 1,400 square feet. Fits me and my wife just fine. But last November, or November of 2024, we discovered foundation issues. It just came on all of a sudden. I walked in the front porch up there, and I noticed some soffit and fascia. Had a gap in it about a 3/8 of an inch. It was not there, or I had not noticed it before. And I walk around pretty regular, just checking things out. And when I saw that, then I had to take notice on some more things. And as I took notice, I saw more things. The old typical cracks in the bricks that really didn't show. But as I looked closely around the interior wall, around the sheetrock, I was beginning to get some minute cracks. So I called a couple of foundation people that some friends had recommended. Like I say, there's been a lot of houses around here, and my house was not out of alignment that much. But I've always been of the opinion, a lot of times it's easier to fix stuff as a maintenance issue more than getting something repaired. So we had, I think, a total of 20 piers driven in the ground around the outside, which is pretty much the perimeter of the house. And then about 3 or 4 months ago, I noticed some more cracking going around the interior of the walls. And then we called the foundation people back. And ironically, in about 10% of the cases, the interior will start to sink. So those are real expensive holes to dig, I guarantee you. We had to have 4 piers put inside our house, which that in turn meant that we had to have them come in. They tore up the tile. Literally, they were professional people. They didn't make too big a mess, but they literally had to jackhammer 4 places in the living room wall, about I guess about 2 feet square. 3 of those on the interior load-bearing wall, and 1 right outside here on the back porch. And that has to settle. Of course, a 20-year-old house is nearly impossible to find tile that matches. So we decided we're just going to have them take up the old tile, which is no small expense itself, and then just install new tile. We've had tile replaced in part of our house here about 5 years ago. So fortunately, we were able to find the match to that tile, so we'll have the same color tile pretty much all the way through. We have an entryway that's a little bit different, and the kitchen will be slightly different. But it'll all match and look good together. Houses are expensive. There's no doubt about that. But whether it's my cars or or the house. I'd much rather do maintenance than repair. I think in the end, it works out to be a whole lot better that way. Anyway, that's kind of what's going on up here at the Upper East Side of Texas. My pipe is not staying lit at all. And I've had quite a bout of arthritis in my hand. I've got erosive osteoarthritis in the knuckles, which means the bone is actually eroding. And it causes me some pain sometimes. I do wear compression gloves, but I'm just glad God gives me the strength to get up every day, the health that I've got, and the blessings that just keep on coming. Certainly undeserved, but much appreciated. Well, I'm going to get back in the house. I've done work in the shop. That's my little machine shop also, that little yellow building out through there. I've been doing some work in it today, building some little steam engines, or continuing to work on a couple of little steam engines. I'm not a machinist by trade by any means. I'm all self-taught. But in that little building over there, behind my shoulder there, I've got a lathe, a metal lathe, milling machine, quite a few machine shop tools in that thing. I spend quite a bit of time out there. Build little gasoline engines, little so small you can actually fit in your hand, small little steam engines, and do little projects around the house here. Anyway, hope y'all having a good day. Y'all take care, behave yourself, and get out. Enjoy God's good-looking spring that He's given us here. Y'all be careful. We'll catch you on the next video. This is John, retired old man. Y'all be careful.